What's going on, everybody? It's your main man Proofs in the plate, and this is Peeps and Views. I got a special guest in here, man. Tell him what your name is.
Alright, Mac Slug, man. Seattle's finest, man. Mr. Ism himself, Mr. Beyond the Great, 26 Ways. Ism Music, you know what I'm saying? Ism Music, man, that's what I'm promoting. Northwest Ism Music, as I say, man. I'm just having fun, man, you know, living life. You dig? Alright, Seattle Tycoon, man. Like that there. I'm a Seattle native, you know, Central District, you know what I'm saying? But from all over the city, but I'm from the Central District, you know, straight off that U block, man, you know. 2621, that's my neighborhood, you know, U block, you know what I'm saying? Been doing this for many moons and all that, man. Started my music career, I would say I got a musical background. You know what I'm saying? When I was a youngin', you know what I'm saying, back in school, man, I used to be in plays. I was like the character of the plays. I was in this George Washington play about the first black settlers, you know, coming to Washington. You know what I'm saying? I was in a play, like Sacagawea, we did Eckstein. You know, I played this play called The Ugly Duckling. I was like the head of the play, so I've been destined for being on the stage for a long time. And then in the 90s, you know, like I said, my family just musical orientated. You know, my grandpa was a drummer. My pops, he played sax. So it's just been on me. But, you know, with this hip hop, you know, man, it just loving what it was, you know, just peeping the 80s, you know, Sugar Hill Gang to Run DMCs to Public Enemies, NWAs, and, you know, mid 80s, early 90s. I was like, man, I could do this. This is my calling. B-boy at heart. So, man, me and a couple of my folks, man, back in the days, we just started just want to rhyme and stuff. So I just started freestyling is what we started with. So, man, back in the days, back in the 90s, we used to have this box, this little, you know, recording box. We used to, that was our mic back then. So we used to make tapes, cassette tape, push play, and we just used to go ahead at it, just everybody freestyling, making songs. And then, you know, that played a little bit. My first group was called DDF, Down and Dirty Folks. And then I went to my brother, Tax, and my family, Z. And we made a group called, you know, just went all through the city, 90. Around, I ain't gonna say what year, I say the 90s, though.
Hey.
We went through all the cities, man, all the parties, and, man, we were just putting it down, man, in the 90s, man. I'm a 90s kid when it comes to this music, man. Grew up with all that. So I would say, man, that's how my music, my hip-hop adventure started, man. And I just been doing it ever since.
Colin Kaepernick kneeling down.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to know your take on that, and did what he's doing affect you? Did it make you feel any type of way?
I mean, well, yeah, it affect me that I'm rocking with him on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely rocking. I stand by that, man. You know, I was peeping what somebody else was saying in the interview about it's tradition. You know, what's he doing? You know, you seen Muhammad Ali do it in the 60s, 70s. You seen Jackie Robinson. He had a comment about the flag. So, I mean, it's bigger than the flag. I mean, to me, it's bigger than the flag. They trying to switch what's going on and just bringing about the flag, though, but it's bigger than that. I mean, it ain't got nothing to, you know, we salute the vets. It ain't got nothing to do with the vets just because he's kneeling down. This is something that he believe in. You know, everybody, we know the vets don't have, it ain't got nothing, like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with the vets. It's about what he believe in about black justice and about people, you know, getting killed by police and not getting held accountable for it. Like, if I kill somebody, believe me, the police is going to be after me. They're going to come get me, put me in jail, and lock me up for a long time. Not about these officers out here killing, you know, unarmed, innocent people, man, and not getting, you know, accounted for. That's messed up, though. That's really fucked up, really. You know what I'm saying? So people got to be held accountable for it. So he's taking a stand as a young man, like, you know, the flag really don't mean nothing anyway to our standards, because if you look at the third verse, it talk about us. It ain't had nothing to do with us and all that. So I'm rocking with him, you know what I'm saying, about the flag. And the way it make me feel, people getting all upset about the flag and stuff, man, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than what the flag is talking about. He's doing it for justice, rights, and what he believes in. He got right to believe what he believes in. And I'm rocking with him 100%. I could say it was more of us. You know, I mean, we had everybody else, you know, that was rocking with us and stuff. But it was more of us. It was more like a family orientated of the neighborhood. Everybody knew each other, you know, especially growing up in the 80s and into the 90s, man, everybody knew each other. My family, we was hella deep. We had other people's family that was there. You know, kids would play in the street. We played football we played football on the streets. We played baseball on the corner. We played guns. We played hide go seek. I mean, you know, it was just that love. Everybody knew each other. I mean, you know, people would say it was bad, but you know, because we had territories going on at that time, people was, you know, but it was more of us, and it was love at the time. You know, in the sense, especially in the Central District, all through Seattle. But it was just, you know, that gentrification came in. People started losing their homes. They couldn't afford to come back, and it seemed like it was designed to brush us out the Seattle neighborhoods. You know, it's like, you know, they want the black population to be out south. It is what it is right now. I'm just one man with one view. I love my sisters, man. I love my chocolate though. I ain't gonna lie, I love my sisters, but I ain't gonna lie, man. The way we stay at, man, these white girls with big ass booties, man. Ooh,
oh my God,
man, they make you go crazy. Where I work at, man, you know, see, there's a whole bunch of them blonde hair brunettes, man, with old big old booty, man. They getting thick as around here, man. They thick as a motherfucker, man, around these pots and stuff. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, I love my sisters and I love my Latino. I love all women, put it like that, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, I always prefer chocolate. I love me some chocolate, you know, man. Black man's kryptonite, thick ass white girl. Everybody want a thick ass white girl. That one that's gonna deal, you can deal with her and she can deal with you. You know, that's mainly what it's all about with me. A day in Seattle, man, when it's popping off, man, you know. And then I would say back in the days, man, you know, we had to go hit the water. You know, we had them sewer parks and Junkins parks, and man, shoot, we had parties. You know, I mean, you know, from when I was a young, you know, we had all kind of spots to go to. But now, I mean, you know, nowadays you got them Capitol Hills. You know, back in the days, man, we had Dino's, Oscars, Thompson's. So we had like 3 clubs back then that we can go to in the neighborhood. But now you got to go further out. You may got to go to Tacoma or Skyway or Kent, you know, and party hardy. But, you know, back then, though, it was spots to go to. But my daily routine, man, is hard hustling, man. So I would go, you know, make sure I hit the downtown spot, you know, make sure I'm fresh and clean. First of all, and man, like I said, hit them waters. Man, if you want some good eats, I hit that Ivers, you know, teriyaki places in Seattle, man. You know, we got a whole bunch of them around and stuff. Go to Simply Soul if you want something good to eat, man, in the city. You know what I'm saying? So, man, them are the daily routines that I would be doing. My project right now is called Still in the Game. I had one prior to that called Mr. Beyond the Great, produced by Rock Fizzle. You know, it's my folks, and I have all my brothers on here. Reno Red, Tax Exempt, a Fresh One, Free My Uncle Fresh. Let me see, I had Ish on here from Shabazz Palace, Diggable Planets. I had my boy Jigga Hill. Let me see who else I had on that joint. I think that was mainly my Sabri was on there. I think that was on my first album right there. You know, and it was slapping. Matter of fact, we did the video because ain't no stopping us. You know, where we used the breaking. We was doing the b-boy stuff. You know, we had to big up to DV1, grab 3 of the Massive Monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the video. It was in the subway. So it was like a breaking meets Beat Street. And we just, man, put it for the b-boys. It was popping, classic in the Northwest. And, man, that album did good. And then up to date, like I said, up to speed now. My new album's Still in the Game. You know what I'm saying? That's popping off, featuring James Supo, King Butch, my brother Reno Red, Mars Saint, Tiffany Wilson. You know, so I got the song called Funktified, where me and Rock Fizzle just go at it with all the great funk music. You know what I'm saying? You can find it on YouTube, Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby. You know, I'm just circulating. I'm just going like this, all through the neighborhood, all through the city, just, you know, pushing it out. And man, I'm just taking my music to the next level, like it should be, because I've been in the game for many moons. Mainly that funk soul, you know, mob sound. You know, I keep the tradition going with that West Coast sound. You know what I'm saying, and mixed with, you know, just musical inclined sound. You know, them live basses, them live guitar sound and whatnot. So I like them live instrumentation. You know, I'm an old school head at art. So yeah, but that's basically where I'm going with that funk good soul. You know, so people, older cats or even young dudes can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, my brothers, we had a song called I want to go back too. Can I go back a little further?
Yeah,
I had 3 albums prior to that. before I stepped in the game. And like in the 90s, we had an album called Mob Tight Hustlers, you know what I'm saying, featuring my folks. And we had a nice song called Let's Get Toasted and all that. And what was the other song called? Mr. Hochecker and Mob Tight. You know what I mean? We was all over through the city, man, opening up for all the acts from, you know, up and coming Bay artists. Back then, we was going to Impact conventions, you know, trying to put our town on the map. You know, back then, you know, they wasn't even looking for Seattle. You know, I remember back in them days, man, I used to run up to I remember when I ran up to Jermaine Dupri at one of the music conferences and having them a CD and shit. They was looking like Seattle. Shit, all you guys got is Mix-a-Lot. And it was like, nah, we got more than Mix-a-Lot, man. You know, we got more than that, man. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't checking for us at the time. We was putting in work, man, back in the mid 90s, man. And in 2001, I remember when we went to another convention. It was called the Impact Convention. That's when all the artists would get together. And you know what I'm saying? We was around Puff Daddy, all them guys. And matter of fact, who was getting on at the time? Mike. What's his name? The one that did Fofos and Paul Walls and them guys. You remember that song that was popping on? Mike Jones and them guys. We was chopping it up with them guys and stuff. Paul Walls and Chameleon there, they was just getting on, you know, for the city, you know. Just like other people was, you know, but sometimes they wasn't looking for us. But thank God to, you know, young man Mac, he put us, you know, up there like that, you know, on that level. And I'm following tradition from other cats that was in the game, in the town. Because we have some nice MCs, man, believe that.
Have some very nice MCs.
We got some nice MCs, man. You know, some get justice, some don't. But we do have some nice MCs around the city, man, that paved the way for other cats to, you know, be where they at. You feel me? That's just a quick lesson of, man, I go deep with this music in the town, man. Yeah. I've been putting this shit on my back for a long time. Get the Hustlers for Life album. You can see that on YouTube. Posted at SoundCloud at Mac Slug. My Still in the Game album is on iTunes, CD Baby. You know, all you gotta do is type in Mac Slug. My YouTube channel, Super Mac Time. You can go to oytv.com, OYE, hiphop.com. Check that out. Still got videos on there. Man, all you gotta do is Google my name at Mac Slug. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all over, man. I'm all on the webs, man.
All on the web.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this drink that got me a little feel in it, but I'm on Piz on it, family. It's your folks, Mac Slug, man. Northwest Ism Music, 26 Waves, still in the Gizang. Man, I'm rocking with Peeps&Views, man. #1 in Seattle, you dig? Like that there. Oh, cha!